do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Today is Friday.
Today is Friday. Yo, welcome to Unfinished Conversations. We are back. Yeah. Actually, Gene just started off.
Peace and welcome back to Unfinished Conversations. This is episode 3. And that means,
episode 3.
third time's a charm, so we're going to get this right.
For sure.
We've been figuring out the formula, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in.
Yeah, it's like the inside joke now. It's that
This is the
we filmed like 4 or 5 4 episodes and only 2 has come out.
This is the fat kid in the gym trying to get skinny before he's skinny.
Yeah.
Type shit. We're just trying to like figure it out.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Learning the gym.
Yeah, we're trying to learn it, man. It's not easy. But
Turn Michael up.
my
Turn
mic.
it up.
Michael, yeah.
Turn me up.
Just a little bit.
I don't even know what Michael
Turn
is.
me up.
What mic
Probably
are you?
4th.
4?
Probably.
Say something, Michael.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Oh yeah.
Sound like a gerbil, though.
Yeah.
Turn me up. Turn me up.
So this
Mike.
past weekend we had some fights. I'm a big fight fan. I don't know about you guys.
This
but,
week, the whole weekend was
it
eventful.
was just
Yeah.
so many fights, bro.
Yeah, I mean, on Saturday we had a pop-up.
Yeah.
So shout out to Sky High for letting us use the space for a pop-up. Shout out to Juna Thrifts as well.
Yeah.
That was
What is
dope.
you gotta explain to them what the actual pop-up is?
So our pop-up is it's an event. We kind of have pop-ups either once or like every other month. But our pop-ups are an opportunity for us to invite the community out. We had our pop-up here in Milwaukee, so we invited the community out. You can come and purchase anything from our last collections to any new pieces that we have available at the pop-up. We also have, since we partnered with Juna Thrifts, anything that you bought from his merch, which he merches, he sells
thrifted stuff.
vintage resale stuff. And then, we have screens there. We bring the whole art experience, so we let everybody print on whatever they buy. So it's a unique experience,
Yeah.
creative experience. Bring them into our process a little
It
bit.
was a dope weekend. I guess we can say this episode is sponsored by Unfinished Legacy.
I wonder how it is for thrifters.
For people thrifting clothes?
Yeah,
What do you
like
mean?
like I was asking Adam while we were there, like, yo, how is like the thrift game? Like, you guys run into the same shirt.
It's
What
tough,
happens?
bro.
Do you,
It's tough, bro.
do you
it's
rock
like,
paper scissors? For
It's
that
like
shit,
it's
or-
like it's like Lady and the Tramp with the noodle,
yeah,
but it don't end nicely. Like
yeah, because that
I'm-
shirt is probably worth a lot of money, and
Yeah.
you got a Stone Cold Steve Austin
Bro,
shirt that
I
you both
haven't-
want.
Rip it
Yeah, I
in.
haven't been thrifting.
You know what I mean?
I haven't thrifted in a minute, but the last time I went to the thrift store, I walked in right before I walked in. I was like, I bet you I wonder what the thrift homies are doing right now. I
Yeah.
walked in, it was the first person I seen.
And just imagine if like a non-thrifter just gets the best shirt in there while they
That
thrifting.
hurts.
Yeah.
It
They probably
hurts.
like, how the fuck did he get
I
that
never,
shirt?
I never,
You know what I mean?
honestly,
Bro,
when I go
ooh.
thrifting, I never know how to find like the good shirts. I'm like, how do you
Bro,
guys?
the
first thing I do-
routine,
The first thing I do when I walk in the thrift store is I scout the people that are there.
Uh-huh.
Because if you see somebody who's a little hipster vibe, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, maybe like the same size as you,
Uh-huh.
you're going to have to like keep your eye on them, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because they might put something back or they might be in a section that you want to go because they know where the heat is, you know?
I think when you go thrifting, I think because I sometimes like going thrifting for like cameras and stuff. Like I feel like if you go there looking for something specific though, you never find it.
Never, bro.
No, the thing is like it's not about looking for something specific. It's just like knowing that you're going to find something good.
Yeah, but I'm still like, if I go there thinking I'm gonna find a freaking little point and shoot camera, I'm never gonna find it.
Even
Yeah.
just my size and jeans.
Yeah.
I've
feel
never
like-
ever found it before.
I feel like you gotta go in with that spirituality mindset
Yeah.
of
Nah, for
letting
real.
go.
You gotta-
Like whatever happens,
Yeah.
it just happens.
You
I'm
got to
gonna-
talk to the universe.
yeah,
like,
you might
Yeah.
fuck
Bring
around
it
and
to
find a
me.
Pokemon card. Like you never know, bro.
in a
Like,
pocket. And just
you know what I
random,
mean?
wow.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these thrift stores too are getting really smart with their pricing.
Facts.
Because I went to Chicago, bro, and the ones I used to go to as a kid when thrifty wasn't that popular, they now having these bull shirts for like $80, $70.
Oh, they raising the price like we at
Yeah.
Foot Locker and shit.
Yeah.
Now,
They're starting to have people in the back that are doing the research.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
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 That's
'Cause that's where
maybe
the
that
money
can be
is
the
at,
death
for
of the
real.
vintage game.
You think somebody can be
I
a?
don't think
Could
it would
be,
never
bro.
be the death though.
You sure?
Nah, it
I'm
won't
not
be the
paying $80 at Goodwill. Like, no.
Why couldn't it be the death?
I don't because
I don't know
bro,
enough about
the
the
thrift
topic,
stores
but-
aren't the only place where you can source
Yeah.
vintage shit.
You can source it from your grandma's house on
Hey,
accident.
that's the best place. I was literally just talking about that. We were talking. I was having a conversation
Oh, shit,
with some
Selena
homies about like how cultures, cultural sustainability and how fashion cycles. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
really just like, You know what I'm saying? That one kid that just goes to their grandparents' closet and finds some cool shit, and then that's kind of like this becomes the trend. You know what I'm saying? And then they're all from the same generation. You know, grandparents from the 70s or 60s, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know now that's the trending topic is like
So,
kids wearing
like,
bell bottoms.
I think a
just keeps on
good
going.
like marketing technique would be like just to follow a bunch of old people on Instagram
Yo.
and
What
just
old people like.
It's
and
like,
just
Instagram
see
is
you
that
know what I
old.
mean? Like, cause they got all the goods.
What old people are you talking about?
Just fucking whoever lived through life and got all the vintage shit.
How would they have an Instagram, bro?
You're right about that.
What are you talking
Facebook.
about?
They should at
Yard
least have a
sales.
Facebook. right?
Yard
Right,
sales.
maybe a Facebook
We
yard
gotta,
sales.
we gotta look out for
Yard
the cardboard
sales.
yard sales.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
I think you think there's gonna be like with Foot Locker and stuff now that there's those people that work there that help backdoor some items.
Yeah.
You think that's gonna start in the thrift
That's
game?
it's been happening.
Yeah,
That's
In the
for
thrift store?
Absolutely been happening.
They're backdooring in the
One
thrift
of my
store.
homies, yeah. One of
Oh
homies.
my
Adam said
goodness.
they let him bet in the
Shout out to
back.
Chucky
I don't wanna
Hustle.
expose it, like, you know,
Shout out to the homie Chucky Hustle,
But,
man.
like,
He,
you know.
I seen him walk out the back. I was like, bro, I did not know you work here. He said, I don't. They just let me in the back. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit.
I've
Like,
heard vintage
you got to be
people
cool
go in
though.
the
You know what I'm
back.
saying? He throw somebody a dub, $50 that they don't care, bro. They just working.
Backdooring the vintage stuff.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
You think a vintage person would work on Goodwill on purpose?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
that'd be
bro.
so
Just for
smart.
that
I was
reason?
gonna apply at the Value Village by my old house. Bro.
Oh, my goodness.
Just so that I can to be honest, I wanted to obviously learn a little bit more, but I wanted to see behind the scenes. But I wanted to see what's coming in. I bet you it smells horrible back there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. They be dropping. I'm not gonna lie, because I was moving, and I went to the Goodwill to drop off items. I was dropping off random stuff. I dropped off I dropped off a bed frame that wasn't complete, and dude was like, "Where's the rest?" I was like, "Nah, I'm coming back to bring." I was like,
One man's trash, man.
I said, "Nah, I'm coming back to bring the headboard." I never brought back the headboard.
Just give him half of
Hey,
that.
Bro.
they found a piece though. It's up there on sale.
Bro, there's nothing. They're never gonna be able to put that thing together. It's wraps. They're just gonna throw that away. I just need them to throw it away from me. So
Yeah,
Feel you.
that's
That's
always been-
bogus.
That was just interesting to me. I was like, damn, this guy's got so much shit. So that just crossed my mind while I was there at that pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The weekend was eventful though. Besides our pop up, we met a legend,
Milverine.
a Milwaukee legend. If you guys don't know, go to Vice and look up Milverine. The man is a legend. He walks. I don't know how long. I think since I've been in elementary school, I remember seeing this man walk.
Did he look
Yeah.
like Wolverine still?
Yes, bro. He probably looked like Wolverine more. Like he's getting old, and it was
Now
like
he's starting to look like
Yo.
Wolverine.
like Mil.
That's when the mill came in.
But yeah, shout out to Wolverine. He was super hyped just for
Yeah,
us to call him over. We
honestly-
gave him a T-shirt.
honestly, I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
all good,
when he was calling him over, I just thought it was a random, I don't know, some
Yeah.
dude. I was thought honestly, I was thought like a dude that might not have it all,
Definitely.
and he just came over there and was like, I thought you guys was messing with him. Like, dang, y'all cruel. But I was like, they told me about the documentary on Vice. I was like, all right. I literally this next second went to the back, and watched the whole.
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, it was like
During
9
the
minutes.
pop-up?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to know more about him.
You
I
were-
don't think
you
I've
weren't doing
seen the
anything.
full documentary, but I want to meet him again. I was
know-
telling Michael
Yeah,
I
let's
felt
talk about that.
when he came over to the pop up space, it was cool and stuff. You know, I was hyped. I was excited, a little adrenaline rush. But at the same time, I seen him it was like a switch that hit, and he
Yeah.
got into character a little bit, and that made me so sad, bro.
Yeah, because he felt like
Because I feel like people see him all the time and they're like, "Oh, Milverine,
Yeah.
do the thing or
they
something."
said his
you
real
know?
name too on the Vice documentary.
Yeah, but what's his real name? Do you know?
I forgot, but they did
Damn.
say his real name.
Yeah, I really wanted I felt really bad when I left that. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I should have there's more humanity behind him.
Yeah,
and
you
I
don't wanna
wanted
make it seem like
relate
it's a
to that.
circus-
One thing for
circus act.
though,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
What was really humanizing about him is she straight up asked me, "Who's watching the Israel?"
Yeah,
Adesanya
that's
fight?"
when
I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!"
That's when the humanity came in. That's why I was
I was
feeling bad
like-
because he was like, "Urgh," and I was like, what the hell was
I
that?
was
But we
like,
still
hell
took
yeah.
the picture.
I was like,
That's
hell yeah.
why-
And then he
I'm
was
watching
hyped about
that.
the fights. He was hyped about the fights.
I was like, I'm watching that shit.
I was gonna say, even when he did that thing,
Yeah.
I still didn't know who he was. I didn't know who was until he was long gone.
Yeah.
So the
Definitely
whole
can't be from
He
here.
has a bobblehead in the public
Yeah,
market,
yeah, that's
He
what I
has
saw.
emojis.
Emojis, yeah.
What are
On
you
the App
talking about?
Store. He has emojis
Bro,
on the
that
App
man
Store.
made a
He
Twitch.
didn't make them. Somebody made emojis for him.
Yeah.
Damn.
He tore his ACL one time, and then he wasn't walking for a long time, and everybody was worried about him,
Yeah, man.
about anything happened to him. But yeah, Milverine, look it up on Vice.
Rain, sleet,
It's
snow.
a-
He's out here walking.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But yeah, over
Talk
the
more
week,
about those
Shout
fights.
out to Vice too. All their documentaries, bro. I've always watched those since middle school. All the different documentaries that they did. That inspired me in so many different ways.
no, yeah, we can stay on Vice for a little bit because I think that's one of one of those networks that kind of go over and beyond to get a story. Like
Storytelling, yeah.
God.
those guys
So
go to
good.
North Korea. They'll go to the most
So
dangerous
good.
parts just to like get their story told. And that, I don't know.
my God.
Sometimes they talk to like these criminals and stuff like that, and like.
warlords even.
Yeah, I'm like, how how is Vice finding all these drug warlords and the governments are not?
Yeah,
It's like
right?
you
An
can.
interview with Osama bin Laden. And
Yeah,
shit,
that's
like, you find him before anybody.
that's how you
bro.
know like some of these like
Dude, the research that goes into all their shit is
yeah,
insane.
that it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
that's Vice is a good one for sure.
I know I watched one episode where it was like some drug lord, and the way or not a drug lord, but he was like selling crack, and then he turned his life around to make it like a fitness center, and it was like based around prison and
Yeah.
shit. So it was like he'll invite people to like help work out, which is kind of not the
Interesting
best
story.
idea sometimes, but. You know how they are. They're
Yeah, for
ripped
sure.
as fuck.
It's
so
a,
they'll
it's a
definitely
form
get
of
someone in shape,
rehabilitation,
like-
but yeah, that's what's up, man.
The way he was marketing was genius as fuck, bro. Like he was DoorDash before DoorDash type shit.
No,
It's crazy.
That
it was
makes
really
sense.
interesting. But
yeah, Vice. They got the formula right now.
Even
So
with their music stuff too. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know I'm a big Brockhampton fan. I
Yeah.
actually found Brockhampton through their
It's-
noisy
yeah,
Vice
noisy. That's what I was gonna
documentaries.
say.
Yeah, I
They're
remember watching that
that's
on
under
Vice
Vice.
TV.
they're
They
available.
had like a show, like
they
it
got
was
Yeah.
like
so
a
many.
series.
It's like
That's how I found out
Viceland
about
and-
Yeah,
Brockhampton.
Viceland.
Yeah, same.
They used to have a Desus and Mero on there, I believe.
Dude, they hilarious.
Yeah.
They
But
super funny, bro.
speaking of Desus and Mero, they were commentating on
Yeah,
the
bro.
Floyd fight.
Way better than like,
What do you guys think
What are you
about
talking about?
That was the real
Desus and Mero?
entertainment.
Do you know who they are?
No.
dude,
They're
they're funny.
these New York
Hilarious, dude.
I would say like TV show hosts now,
Like journalists.
journalists.
Yeah.
But
They're
I don't-
definitely journalists.
do you think so?
Yeah,
For
they are,
sure,
they
bro.
are, they
yeah.
are, they
Talk
are.
about the culture. What's going
Yeah,
on.
but I would think they had
They're
a
still
podcast.
like a
personalities.
podcast.
They had like a podcast
Yeah, they're
formula for a
definitely
while.
personalities,
It's like a
too.
variety show almost. Their shows when they are on Viceland, it was because
Yeah.
they would have like little sketches of, a guest here for like 15 minutes, and they'll go into another review.
Segments
Yeah, and
stuff,
then looking
yeah.
up
They had a whole
current
list
events.
of things to talk about.
Yeah, but yeah, they were commentating the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather fight. Did anybody see that?
Yeah, they were hilarious, bro.
I seen it. I ain't gonna
So funny, bro.
disclose where I seen it.
Yeah, we also. I don't think anybody.
They was on.
I
He
don't
was
know.
on the
Nobody
stream.
paid to see
He
that.
was on the stream.
Yeah,
too.
we
Yeah,
s-
I streamed it. Yeah,
I
did it.
accidentally.
No, but I think they did a good job, man. They were funny as hell. They were way funnier than Snoop, in my opinion, bro.
I think they had a level of like, all right, they're not joking way too much.
Yeah.
Snoop was just like, when they were watching that, it was Jake Paul versus like Ben Askren when they're fighting.
Oh, he commentated that fight?
He was commentating. He was funny. He was
Yeah.
funnier when the Nate Robinson one.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, when you have an interest in the person winning,
Mm-hmm.
it makes it like, all right, be quiet. You're,
a little biased.
yes,
Yeah.
it's way too biased. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
it was way too biased.
Yeah, that whole event with that fight. What was it? Who did he fight before? Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
What was the one after that one? It was Ben
Ben
Askren.
Askren.
Dude, that was so cringe when they had De La Hoya up there, man.
Yeah.
Man
Yeah.
was coked
Doing
out of
what?
his mind.
He
the
was-
ref or something.
No, he was
Oh,
commentating for a
God.
little bit. I
That
think
was
they
a
told
while
him about.
ago. I know that's past.
Yeah, that's
news,
past
that
tense,
was
but
so
yeah.
cringe, bro.
But
Damn.
The
this,
way they set up that whole event was just cringe.
yeah, that
Triller-
thrillers, yeah, they're going down
ass.
the drain.
Are you talking
What about the performances?
Ass.
I don't.
Wait, which event are you talking about?
Right now, we're talking
I'm
about just a
trying to see
thriller
a
right now.
fucking 2-hour-long performance. I'm here to see a fight. Like,
Yeah, I
But
think.
that's how you know that's like it's really all for entertainment, bro.
yeah,
why they
that's
did
what's
that.
whack about it. Like,
But even this past weekend with the TikTok versus YouTuber stuff,
that's quick too, though.
the YouTuber versus TikTok stuff, they actually did a pretty. The event was actually
That was
decent
Yeah, it was decent.
for YouTube. But the thing about it, I don't understand is that they do too many performances in between the fights, and I don't think people are really there to watch a live. Like, have you heard Migos live?
No.
Have you heard Migos live? Like over on the internet? Do you like them? Do you like Migos live?
Not if it's a video. If I'm there, then it's
Yeah, if you're
amazing.
there,
I'm
but
not gonna
over
cap.
video, it just don't hit the same, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah,
Can I
not
say
me.
something else about it, though?
Yeah.
I feel like some of their ideology has to do with like the Super Bowl and how many people tune into the Super Bowl
Yeah.
literally because of the commercials and the
Yeah.
halftime show. I feel like that's what they're kind of trying to tap into or tried to tap
But I
into.
think for commercials is just really.
Everything's really well done, though.
Really
You know,
well
the
produced.
halftime show is well done. These commercials are really well done. That's why they're so popular.
See, I don't mind one
This is the
performance.
Super Bowl we're talking about. We're just talking
Yeah.
about
No,
TikTok.
exactly,
It's
exactly. But I'm
bullshit.
just
The thing
saying,
is-
I'm just saying that's probably their
Yeah.
ideology and
Yeah.
and doing so many shows in
Yeah.
between.
Whoever put the event together, They're just like, it's for TikTokers, bro. That's,
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
Definitely for the younger
They need
generation.
content to keep their
But I don't
minds
even think the young
stimulated or
people
whatever.
like that. And the
I
little,
don't know.
the places I was watching the fights, I was just seeing the comments like, "Hey,
Yeah,
let
they're
them,
ass.
Let them fight.
It didn't sound.
Get
It
off
is,
the stage.
it just
Doja
don't sound
Cat.
good,
Where's
especially
where's Canelo at? Like,
especially with these performances. You know that these people are just coming to perform a song. There's like probably minimal rehearsals. You just really just popping up, and you're an artist. You understand probably like when did you performed at Summerfest, a festival here, right?
Yeah.
Did you like have rehearsals before you guys perform? You just kind of.
Oh no, we had rehearsals. It wasn't on the stage, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, even
Definitely
at
gotta
that
get
low
prepared.
scale, but you can tell when people don't rehearse at like Summerfest because now they're in there trying to EQ everything, make it sound,
Yeah.
make sure it sounds all
You
right.
hear the sound
You
check.
hear it. You hear the sound
threw
check.
Sweetie ass on the stage.
They
Like,
just
hurry
say,
up,
go ahead. That's my type.
I was like, what the hell is this, dude? Like,
Sweetie wasn't even there. That's
and then- what's her name? Sweetie or something?
no. It was
See, bro, that's how much I know.
It was
Summer
mulatto.
Walker?
It was mulatto.
That was not mulatto.
It was.
I'm talking about the Ben Askren one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was there.
St. John actually performed at one of the Triller events
Yeah,
too,
I
and
bet.
they were killing them.
Yeah.
They were killing them
Because
online.
we not here to see that person.
And I like
I'm
St.
not.
John, and I'm like, even sharing it over the TV, I was like, I can see why people.
Yeah,
don't
just
like
overall,
it.
they did a bad job with that part. I
Yeah.
mean, I liked seeing these little kids get knocked out.
Yeah, it was actually
funny.
it was really interesting.
It was funny though.
It's that it then makes me understand that if you build an audience and a passionate audience that cares about anything you do, that's why I can't get mad at these kids
You
wanting
as
to
a
box.
person, yeah.
I can't. If they want to freaking race, people would watch them.
They could sell anything.
Anything. If you
No,
have a
facts.
If you have a great personal brand, you could sell whatever you
But
want.
it's kind of
Doesn't
weird
matter.
though. Like, let's say like the Canelos of the world, like the real motherfuckers. You know, like I don't get it.
but
because they don't have
What does
their
that do
personal
for
brand.
what does that do for the integrity of real boxers? Like people who have been
I feel
doing
like the
this.
rap game is like that too. There's like
of course.
real people that are
Sure.
innovating and.
For sure.
It
And then
changes
you
the
get these little
dynamic.
lollipop gagging.
It changes the
motherfuckers and-
algorithm.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
weird.
Yeah.
Like the
No,
way
you're
people
right.
think about the music that's been out, like it changes their brain and makes.
Yeah, that's
you know
why
what
I think
I'm
it's
saying?
so vital that Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole dropped that album together because they could change the whole landscape of the music.
I don't think they're changing
I
any
think they can,
landscapes.
bro.
Bro.
It's Watch the Throne all over
Man.
again,
Yeah, but I don't think
Good.
it's changing any
The world ain't
landscapes.
even ready for that,
It's
bro.
different.
bro.
Yeah,
that
no, I agree.
Because
with
of
that.
how
and then
far
and then
it's
we have like
gotten,
a
you know what
Tyler,
I'm
and then
saying?
we have
Like,
like
so
a you know all these
disconnected
motherfuckers
from
that are
it.
like pushing boundaries drop at the same time, bro.
They don't want to drop at the
Definitely.
same time.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
You're right.
Artists, they don't want
I
to drop
wanna
at the same
get
time.
myself-
They want that weekend to themselves.
Yeah.
That's why when Tyler,
Man, that would change the whole landscape of music,
no, that's when
It
Tyler dropped
would.
the same
I don't
time as
think
DJ
it's-
Khaled.
bro. Whenever people
The timing
drop,
has to be right for that.
bro, whenever people drop, bro, you go on YouTube, it's all those type beats and shit. You know, they want to all sound
Yeah.
like that. Like Cardi
Everything is
dropped,
type beat, yeah.
everybody wanted to sound like Cardi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to explain.
People are over trying to sound like J. Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah, people are
Yeah,
over
I mean,
that.
that's
There's
just-
already a new wave. There's already like four waves
It's-
going
Yeah,
on.
we got the
right
pop,
now. It's
pop,
crazy.
punk
It's
shit.
like the melodic rap is like in right now. Like you can turn
That,
on
yeah.
any melodic kind of beat and,
And
you can
that's
just
weird to
sing
me.
because
Singing
it's
is
easy because you don't have to. I remember we were just in the studio just messing around
Yeah.
with a melodic beat and I was just saying words. Like with melodic beats, you can literally just say anything over a beat. You
So
can
that-
sing anything. You don't have to rhyme.
So maybe it's just try less, and
For artists,
shit. It seemed like
no,
it.
it's just try to create. Bro, it's talent still. Let me
Seem
at the
like
end.
talent don't really
It
matter.
just-
No,
depends
it
what your
does
goal
though.
is,
We
man.
think that, but you think about the top artists right now. It's still talent. Talent always still is still there.
Yeah.
The top artists are all talented.
Because this does correlate to the boxing shit too. 'Cause,
All-
like, I feel like you don't got to be talented at boxing no more.
Nah, you still have to be
Nah,
talented.
not for them. They got a bag.
I feel like you
I mean, to get the bag, but
Yeah.
like they're not trying to win. That's the thing.
They're not
That's
gonna
not
keep
a real
doing
boxer's
it. Yeah.
like
No, I'm just saying.
mindset. You know what I'm saying? You box to win. Like,
But
you want
like
to be
Jake
the best.
Paul is totally sold that he's a real boxer. I believe, bro. Like
he is a real boxer though.
it's crazy
depends
that
what you-
that's even a fucking
But the thing about it,
sentence. Like
no. But the thing about it, you got to realize that, especially when all these boxers,
he's
are,
way better than like me for sure. But like I'm thinking of like people who've done it their whole lives.
Yeah, but the thing about it, those people didn't build an audience that
Yeah,
would
yeah,
watch them.
I mean that
That's- I
means
thi-
you don't
That's
got to
the
be the
one
most
difference
talented.
maker right there.
Which means
I
you don't
think.
got to be the most talented then, right? You just got to build.
You don't have to be the most talented to make the most money.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have
sounds-
to be the most talented to actually win the awards in boxing.
to win a fight. Shit.
Yeah, Like
Yeah.
if Jake Paul wants to be a champion, it can never happen. Never.
Never
No, in no world he can be a
Isn't
champion.
he like
it's too late. It's too
For
late.
a Triller belt or something?
He can never be. He can never be a champion.
Definitely win
right?
that belt.
But he can always
No
make the
offense.
most money, and he's in there. He's already said it. I just want to put on entertaining fights.
Yeah,
it's entertainment.
No, I think it's dope though. He got to deal with Showtime. I was
Yeah,
like,
that
holy
makes-
shit.
that means
I was
he's-
like, Showtime.
He's gonna take it
God.
serious.
Fuck. His
And
next fight, he's gonna lose,
there's so
bro.
many YouTubers that are doing boxing on YouTube.
Yeah, bro.
Like just meeting up with, you know.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of those videos. They're just.
Is that
just crap.
is that the future of boxing?
It's just
a
because.
trend right now.
Yeah.
No, that's
It's a
definitely
trend right
now. It's trendy as fuck.
Celebrity death
I
match.
think because it's just
Like
easy
shit,
to.
yeah.
It's just easy to get right into it because you don't need to. You know, just gloves. There's only two things. Only two ways this
Yeah.
person can hit me with his right or his left. Right. I said right and left.
The camera though.
Are
Is
we
there-
good?
Is there right?
I'm just asking.
No, I think we're good.
All right.
But yeah. What was I saying?
You said you're right and you're left, but you did them opposites.
But yeah, I think it's just the easiest form of like fighting. Like if you want to go and say, "Oh, let's go wrestle," it's gonna be boring to watch. But everybody wants to see people get, especially when you watch two people that don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
The chances of somebody getting knocked out are way higher
Yeah.
than in a
It's kind
professional
of like
fight.
it's kind of like just after school.
Yeah, after school
and you got
brawling
them-
and stuff like
"Hey, He's
that.
gonna fight after school, and then everybody meets up and they fucking
Bro,
fight.
don't whisper in the
Dude,
mic.
That's
just-
how I was
just-
where I was. Like
I just don't want like the next like boxing prodigies or like up and coming boxers to be off of YouTube and TikTok.
No, there's never.
That ain't
but
happening.
the thing
That
about it is
happening.
that now that these boxers are seeing that I can actually try to build my personal brand at the same time or hire a
Right,
team.
right, right.
Like it doesn't cost much for you to get a
I
videographer
feel
to
like
follow you
people would
around.
know that because of
They're doing it
Mayweather
now,
though.
yeah.
Because Mayweather always
Yeah.
had like
but he's a real
always had
killer
it.
though.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to
he's a
either play the
killer.
heel too. And he Mayweather was so smart that he's like, I'm gonna make people hate me
Yeah.
or they love me. No in between.
yeah.
You either
I don't
hate me or
think
you
there is
want.
no in between.
There is no in between. You just
No.
can't. There's no.
I feel like to
I'm
make a
into
large
it, I feel like.
impact, you're gonna inevitably piss someone off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
I just want like people to know that there's some actual killers in this boxing game.
I
though.
think the people that
It
know
ain't-
though.
Yeah, I just want to. I just don't.
There's just.
I know there's
you-
some kids out there that really glorify this Jake Paul. That's dope.
I have
You
a
know what I mean?
question
I
for
fuck
you.
with it. I fuck with he's bringing the attention to the boxing. But what's the question?
Because of all this attention that's boxing is getting,
Mm-hmm.
you being a fan of boxing before all this,
Yeah.
because of all the attention and the new eyes that are
So you
on it
talking
now, do you think that this is good for
Hell yeah.
boxing or
Fuck yeah.
negative?
That's why I said he's always like that's dope. He's bringing attention. But
Ooh.
like
Oh yeah.
that's the dope part about it. But like
Even all this TikTok stuff and YouTuber, or just all of it in
Yeah, I
general,
mean,
all
it's
these new
fun, it's
fans,
funny.
quote unquote.
it's
like,
funny. But like at the end of the day, I know who to really watch. I know it's really
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch some UFC.
Do you think it's almost embarrassing for
It's
boxing?
damn near. No, it's not. It's embarrassing for them, if anything.
Yeah.
like,
Because I know
No,
not,
for
I
sure.
don't know much about boxing or the TikTok, YouTube.
but yeah, there's
thing,
a
but-
science to it, man. It just takes time, bro, and that shit takes years for these motherfuckers to like movement and all this shit. And the
Yeah,
diet.
I don't think they're that
Like,
serious
they,
about it though.
They ain't, bro. They did like 5 weeks
just-
and
they're
think
just
they're
doing it
like
for the
in
money,
shape. Like,
A,
nah,
or-
bro. This shit is
No, I feel that.
different, bro. Like, especially when you in there with like the UFC side of shit, bro.
no,
Like,
bro.
fucking wild.
I know like that. I bet you that none of those kids, the TikTok YouTuber thing, are there because of the art of
no,
boxing.
they're there
like,
for just a
You
bag.
can't compare it. It's that after school thing you were talking
Yeah.
about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like let's fight and like see if people give us attention for it and we'll get money for it. Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense financially, but like for the boxing itself, I feel like
Yeah,
it's
I
just
feel like
dumb.
some of them kids are hurting their brand too, though,
Yeah.
by getting their asses knocked out. Like,
What's one fight?
huh?
Is it just one fight or?
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe someone will actually like, oh, I'm fucking do this shit. Like,
Yeah.
We'll
and
see,
then
I
they
guess.
really realize, like, all right, I can't do this shit.
That's the
Hey,
new
bro.
age of athletes, man. They're gonna be coming from all over the place, but they're not gonna be coming from the basement to
No, for sure.
to the
No.
main stage anymore. They're gonna be coming from the park. and
Dude,
from
that's
the-
facts too. Like J.
From
Cole,
YouTube.
J. Cole getting into basketball. I mean, I know he's
Yeah.
always has been. But
Is he
like,
not in
now he's playing overseas.
6 days. Somebody I heard it was only 6
Even
days.
Yeah,
Shaq West is
it was
out in
done.
6-day
Paris.
contract?
Yeah,
Yes,
Shaq
bro,
West
yes.
is hooping.
Like, he a
Right
literal
now?
baller, though.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Ooh,
Shaq
he
West
out
is
there
hooping.
killing it,
Hooping,
bro.
hooping now.
He's actually
He
doing
balling,
decent.
bro. He
I-
balling.
He's doing way
I
better than
saw
J.
him make
Cole.
1-3,
Yeah.
bro. I don't even.
Nah.
I
He
haven't
said, I'm
seen
not
anything.
convinced.
I'm not convinced.
No, he's doing way better than J. Cole.
Nah,
was.
he used to play AAU. He
Yeah,
used to
Shaq West can actually
He
hoop.
used to be.
Dude, so many people play AAU.
No.
He's
think-
better than your typical rapper though. Like,
Yeah, I think Shaq
But
West
it's
might
still
be
a
one of the
rapper,
better
like,
ones.
what?
One
Who
of the
would
better.
be your starting five?
If we're rappers?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question, Cam. My starting five for rappers would be Shaq West, Quavo, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown cold as fuck, bro.
I know you said rappers, but I'm just gonna go musicians.
Yeah, he
period.
cold. He count. He just cold.
Oof. Oh, Romeo Miller.
Dug in the bag.
Romeo Miller, and I need a big man
He
and
said
2
Romeo
Chainz.
Miller.
2 Chainz.
I think, hey, that starting five would be anybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mine.
Go ahead.
I need.
You
I
know,
need-
you know you're getting Quavo.
Nah, Quavo Cole. But I'm not gonna say any of the same people he
But
said.
you can because
You got
that's
I'm gonna
to,
say,
man.
listen. I'm gonna say Davies. I don't even know.
Hey,
if they, I don't
Davies
even
can
know if
hoop.
they hoop like
Davies
that.
can
yeah,
hoop.
Davis Hoop.
G Herbo. I don't even know positions either. G Herbo ain't that good. I seen him hoop against. I'm gonna put Sway Lee on there just for some flavor. I need somebody tall. I need.
Definitely gotta get 2 Chainz.
Nah, he already. Nah, man. I ain't trying to do
Bro,
it.
there's no way you can name another person.
I need.
J. Cole, man, had a small lineup.
I'll take Cole. I'll take Cole.
Yeah.
You can join the team.
Yeah.
One more person.
Yeah.
I'll say Sway Lee, G Herbo, Davies, J. Cole. And
Not Shaq West.
Nah, dude.
He trying to
I
be
don't
so
want Shaq
different.
West. I gotta be because I want them to go against your team, and they
Oh,
might
my
lose.
team's already smoking yours.
That's okay. I ain't tripping.
You are going 0 and whatever 81 games they play in it. You're not winning the game.
Give me Justin Bieber.
Justin
Oh my
Bieber.
goodness.
Hey, tell me why I just watched 2 depositions on YouTube.
Of Bieber getting
With
dunked?
Bieber?
Lil Wayne, iconic. I know y'all watched it.
No, for
Please
sure.
tell me.
I haven't watched it.
And
I think
Justin
I've seen
Bieber,
it.
bro. Justin
seen the Lil
Bieber's
Wayne one.
deposition.
For sure, bro.
That's hilarious to me.
I mean,
I don't know why I watched the whole thing either.
Yeah, my starting five is like same as probably everyone else. J. Cole,
I didn't say J.
Chris
Cole.
Brown, Shaq West, Quavo,
We're throw OG
and
in
I'm
there.
gonna throw Kanye in that bitch. We need someone angry. Like we need some.
Need a
we
mascot.
No,
Kanye-
he gonna be in there, bro. Like
Kanye
I
gonna
heard he can hoop, bro.
Nah, Kanye gonna
Technical
flatten the
foul.
He gonna flatten the ball and then start saying, "Oh, I'm gonna recreate this basketball. We not playing with a round ball. We not playing with a round
feel like-
ball.
I feel
It's gonna be
like-
like a little spiky ball or something."
Hey, I never seen videos. I see him like in the movement of crossing motherfuckers
It
over.
look
like,
good.
there's a picture.
Bro, Kanye ain't
It look
crossing
like
the
he was-
soul.
Huh?
He don't
Kanye
even tie
ain't
his
crossing
shoes,
the
bro.
goal.
Yeezys don't even get tied.
No
He
ankle
can't
support.
cross shit.
Doesn't 21 Savage play basketball?
He does.
Is he good? I don't even know. Dude, how do y'all
He
know
looks so
that? How do you-
flimsy
wait,
though. He
I
looks
have
so
a question.
flimsy.
How do you guys even know that
All-Star
these rappers
Weekend.
are good?
All-Star Weekend,
All-Star
YouTube.
Weekends, yeah.
All-Star
for
Weekend.
sure.
Sometimes they
forgot
be
about that.
playing on tour.
They have
stuff
a
like
league.
this
What's it
video.
called?
They got a
Crew
league right
League.
now with
Crew
Drewski
League.
and fucking yeah.
Yeah,
Crew
it's
League.
Crew League. Yeah.
Yeah,
League
I hadn't
right
watched
now.
that yet.
Nah, I haven't seen. I always see it in my recommended.
Goes
Hey,
to
there was-
show with
there was
the whole
a-
personal brand thing.
Go ahead.
That is the
Yep.
your fans will follow you anywhere. That's a good. You
Yeah.
can quote that.
That's what I'm saying. Then.
Yo,
So-
Milwaukee was
fans will
doing.
follow you
Milwaukee was doing like 3v3. Had a 3v3 league for creatives.
oh wow.
Yeah.
That shit died.
Yeah. I mean, it was like. I mean, shit. It was like 2 summers ago.
Was it?
Yeah. So quarantine and all that shit.
They just gave up.
Would y'all be down to run some shit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
We
wouldn't
should
even play.
definitely-
I wouldn't even play. It'd be y'all 3.
We forgot to. We supposed to start our hooking
Against-
league on Fridays.
against
Man.
anyone.
Right there. We're
Should we
supposed to
claim
start-
that? Should we just say it?
What?
We got 3
So
versus
open?
whoever else. Another
Yes,
Bro,
bro.
I-
Say
versus another
Yes.
clothing brand in Milwaukee.
any
Bro,
clothing brand.
anybody, bro.
Any clothing brand. We'll give them a
Anybody,
bucket.
bro.
Say it to the camera. What
In
you talking
any
about? And we
clothing
clipping
brand,
this.
bro.
And we
Definitely
clipping
in
this.
football too.
No,
bro.
in any sport. We'll be any
I don't
creative.
know
in,
about soccer, bro.
yes,
I ain't
we're
good.
going crazy. Me and Brahma will run it.
I better talk that shit.
We'll be every creative in every sport in Milwaukee. Running, racing, football, swimming.
I know for sure. I know for sure we got football, bro. Like, that's
Basketball
soccer.
for sure too.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Basketball
yeah.
guaranteed.
I don't
You
know
should
about-
challenge someone, bro.
I don't know about swimming.
I wish we could challenge.
I don't know about
I just want to play
names.
basketball.
Nobody do
I'm
that
pretty
shit
fast in the
anyway.
Among the
water.
You
prime,
like going for the
among the
Olympics.
prime views.
Views.
What else is out here?
Who else?
I don't fucking know.
Midwest Cowboy.
Midwest Cowboy. Tell them to
Yeah.
pull up. We'll start it. We'll do a little
Basketball,
creative.
let's go.
We can do it for charity.
Do it for charity. Let's do it.
We'll do
Let's do
football, and everybody
That'd be
come
so
out and watch
fun.
us. And there's
Like, no,
$5 watch us hoop, and watch you all go crazy.
We should
Y'all
do
heard it here, folks.
flag football and some shit. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Man.
That would be fun.
Man, speaking of Milwaukee creatives, I know y'all seen the XXL freshman list go out.
I saw it and I clicked right off.
We got one though. We got one. We finally
A Milwaukee creative made it to the freshman list.
Yes.
we got one.
Yes, a
Ooh.
Milwaukee artist.
Shout out Lakia.
Lakia.
Oh,
She
that
signed
girl,
to QC down in
Yeah.
Atlanta, man. She be putting in work.
Yeah.
Shout out Lakia, man.
That's
She
dope,
putting in work, man.
I didn't know
What'd you
that.
think about the list? Let me
You gonna pull it up?
keep talking. Let me just pull out this list. I don't even have my phone.
The list was reminding me of
You wanna try to open
a
your phone?
TikTok boxing match.
Really?
It's just like I don't know, man.
I thought it was the
a
worst.
lot of like entertainment and like just the whole entertainment industry has just been different since everybody's been like heavy on social media with the pandemic or whatever, and like the way that TikTok influences the mainstream industry is just like you can just tell.
All
You can
right,
just
I got the
tell.
list.
Nothing seems like it like it was like like they
So
deserved it. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
the freshman class of
There's a lot of
2020.
people on there that I've seen grinding and stuff like that. Maybe it's just because I'm not aware of all these different artists. There's millions of artists out there right now.
Bro, it's
That's
so
true.
many.
The freshman list of 2021. We have Moray.
Don't know who that is.
I be going to win a quiz.
TikTok song.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
that.
Is that a TikTok song? I don't know.
Nah, it was just popular. I followed it on YouTube. Ian Dior, Lakia, right? DDG,
YouTuber.
42 Doug, Ruby Rose.
Man,
What's it? Blast?
blast.
I've heard his songs. He has a song with Future, I think.
Don't know.
Pooh Shiesty, 2C, Carla Ray, and Flo Milli.
Yeah, there's like 4 people on there that
I
been grinding.
yeah,
that I
4
know of.
I can't even say none of them have been grinding because I think all of them.
I don't
have
think
put
they
in-
haven't. I just.
But it is a weird list of because I think this is the first time it's like there's some people on the list that know absolutely the majority of people don't know like that. I think I don't know.
And
It's
there's
like a
always
good
gonna
thing
be
and a bad
couple
thing.
of
I think
those.
you don't always have to give it to the most popular sometimes, and you might give it to the most like if they think Lakia is more talented than Mulatto, right?
Yeah. I mean, something we talked
she was
about
on there
earlier.
last year.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
something we talked about earlier though is like there might be some more major artists that got chosen for the list.
And then
They don't,
not,
they don't accept that
they don't
because
accept it,
sometimes
yep.
when you
That's a bad look now.
when you have that accolade, you know what I'm saying, or if you consider that an accolade, then it's like, especially if you're like an artist that's bubbling, like that can bring you down.
I think
You know what
Roddy
I'm
Rich
saying?
did
Look
not
at you as
do
a
it,
freshman,
a
bro.
correct?
lot
You're
of
already
people
doing
been
stuff.
like
Yeah, he-
not doing it.
He wasn't on there.
I think back
I didn't
then-
think Baby. I thought Baby Keem was about to reject it because he wasn't like in the interviews and stuff.
Damn near
It
wasn't
was just
even
like a
there.
different
Like,
interview.
was he even
And that's a
there?
part of his personal brand though. Is like he's trying to stay like low key and exclusive.
Not even.
That's
bro.
why I
He's
don't know
moving
him.
That's what I
correctly.
believe. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like it's
It's
almost
important,
like,
bro.
oh shit, is Baby Keem actually here? Like,
Yeah.
is that
Exclusivity.
You- like this man just dropped an interview for the first time?
First interview, yeah.
This cover though, the
Finally get to
XXL,
know him, you know.
out of this world, bro.
I think he's gonna be
Trash.
the biggest artist in
Yeah,
a
I
while.
don't know.
You don't think
So
so? I
bad.
think he is.
No, I
like
think
two
he could be
conversations at the
big.
same
I
time.
don't think it's gonna be like
He gonna be like Kendrick, bro.
nah.
Who?
How can he not?
Baby
bro?
Keem.
Dude, all you gotta do is follow the Kendrick blueprint.
No. It's
Travis Scott
That
followed
does
the
not work, bro.
No.
Kanye, he fucking followed the Kanye blueprint from tip
Who?
to toe.
Who?
Same girl, all of that
He
shit.
said
Who?
the same girl.
Not like that, but you know, in the same
No, I
family
feel
tree
you.
and
Who?
shit. Like
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott did the Kanye fucking game plan, the whole blueprint.
What was the game plan?
Genius.
Do what fucking he does. Like
What was the game plan?
I don't know.
us-
You
tell
do
us
you
the
know
game
it?
plan.
You know.
I'm
it.
just saying,
Just
if
say
everybody
it.
follows the same game plan, you still need talent behind it.
Well, I
No,
mean,
that's
he's
not what he's
talented
talking
enough.
about.
Yeah,
That's not what he's
you
talking
just need a
about.
brand. I thought you just needed a brand.
You
No,
need
I-
personal
I-
brand.
All right,
for
then
that.
you don't need as much talent.
Travis
No,
Scott
you
had
still
that.
need
days,
talent.
Baby Keem,
unfortunately-
does Baby Keem have a strong enough personal brand?
Bro,
No,
he just did a
'cause
song
I
with
don't know
Travis
him.
Scott.
People know him as what? Kendrick's little cousin or something like.
That's the reason in that interview he said he didn't like.
But he's
tell
a
nobody
dope-
that
he's a
shit, 'cause he
dope-ass
didn't want
artist,
that.
though. I like
and I
it.
respect that.
I vibe with his music. I like it. It's just like, will he hit the projections? I don't think so.
What are the projections, bro?
You want him to
You
surpass
said- you
Kendrick
said-
Lamar?
yeah, exactly.
I
That's
didn't
what
say
you said.
surpass. I
You
said
just say he's the
gonna be
next-
like, he gonna be like.
He's not even. He can't even hit that same level, bro.
We'll see.
Bro, his type of music's already like you can't compare it. In my opinion,
Who's?
Baby Keem and
can't
Kendrick Lamar.
It's a vibe. I don't even think he wants to be as big as Kendrick.
Yeah, bro.
Probably
Kendrick. I don't know. When I think of Kendrick,
There's
I
no
think
depth.
of more
Well,
like.
I mean, it's better comparison than Polo G to Tupac. I mean,
Chill, man.
Like,
Chill, dog.
I'm just
Shots
saying.
fired. Who said that,
Who
bro?
said that?
I don't know who said that. I heard
Who
it.
said that? It was me. I ain't scared of y'all.
I don't know.
Listen, so I was talking about Polo G.
Wait. Wait,
Don't try to
wait.
explain it.
Wait, you
Let me
said
explain
I don't
it.
care who
You said
said it.
Tupac
I
and
heard
Polo
it in
G?
the air.
No, listen.
No,
what
no,
were
what-
we talking about?
Did you say Tupac and Polo G?
No.
That's
Okay,
not
I was
even
about to
I
say.
said Polo G, Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
like even a thought of that is not even.
All right,
no.
let Gene explain himself then, because I was defending you.
if you listen to the content that Polo G is creating, whether it's his storytelling, he's talking about his struggle and stuff like that. I think that with his influence in the culture of what's going on in Chicago and stuff like that, and even around the world, I think that he has the potential to be very influential in his career with like the development and evolution. I don't know what his evolution is gonna be like, but with what the content he's making right now, like if it just stays right there, then I can see it going to the lane of like the influence of Tupac.
I was agreeing with you to the whole
It's
part.
it's tough. It's tough because
Until you said Tupac again.
it's no look listen. I don't think it's gonna be as big, but I think
There's no we're
the
gonna
thug
clip.
life, the whole mission behind that, right? The whole
I don't even know his mission.
way that Tupac was connected to like the Black Panther and social justice and stuff like that. I think that Polo G will do very similar work in his career.
Just know I'm gonna clip this.
Clip it.
And it's going on.
It's
TikTok,
going up and it's going viral.
and they're gonna kill you for this.
Murder me, man. Put me on trial.
This man just said.
I mean, shit.
Polo
Bro,
G's good,
that's
though.
better than saying NBA YoungBoy.
Who said that?
Bro, look, this is coming from the youth, bro. I used to listen
Yeah, they are.
to what the youth. I used to teach DJ classes, so they're talking about the new music, what's always popping, and they were convinced that NBA YoungBoy is the next Tupac, and it was on social media, bro. It wasn't just
To them though, he's
It's a generational thing. That's what I'm
NBA
saying.
YoungBoy streams extremely well.
I don't care about the numbers. It's about the mission.
Really well.
I'm not
At the
even
end of the
talking
day,
about
the
the
numbers they
numbers.
all care about is what's putting money in their pocket. None of these dudes are making money for
No, I'm
free.
talking about how the impact, how the music and the
YoungBoy has a cult following.
and the brand impacts the community and the listeners.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel that. There was new music though.
Lot
Out
of
this
new
week,
music.
a lot this weekend.
lot of music.
Did Tyler drop anything, Michael? He is our Tyler correspondent. Actually, not again because we didn't put
You
out the
read the
last
whole
episode.
blog.
But you are Michael Stokey right here is our Tyler the Creator correspondent. So
Yes.
Take it away.
let us know what Tyler did this weekend.
Lumberjack, new single, just came out.
Did you like
a
it?
day, 2 years ago. I loved it. Of course, I'm a little biased here, but yeah, no. He announced his new album for June 26th,
Oh, that's
Friday.
soon.
It's 25th to 26th, whatever Friday is.
That's
But,
the 25th.
Yeah,
he's
I
as
mean,
big as
I'm
he's
a-
ever been right now. Bro.
You think?
I'm a sucker
yeah.
for concept albums, and Tyler's known for concept albums, so
Cold, man. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
hyped no matter what. Because the new music video that came out with the Lumberjack song is beautiful.
Yeah, he was.
And
I thought
I'm
he was
hyped.
watching like some adult film or something with the way he was looking at that laptop. I walked in, Michael
That's
like,
the same face he had
Michael,
on
come-
when he was ordering some merch off the website.
Oh yeah, no, he dropped a box set and he dropped the covers too of the album.
He's someone that pushes
Super
the
hyped.
boundaries, bro. Like Tyler,
What boundaries?
Yeah, bro.
He
I don't know
lives up-
anybody that does concept
He lives up
albums
to
the way
that
he
name,
does,
bro.
in that video that Michael showed me, he was kissing a girl,
Yep,
Yeah.
facts.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
that was the first.
he was
that
tonguing her
his
down. He
first
wasn't kissing her.
ad
He was
for it.
tonguing her down.
and I was telling Michael, do you think if he was actually gay, don't you think he would just kiss a dude?
Actually, though,
What do you
like,
mean?
I don't think he's gay.
Who said
I don't think
that
he said he was gay. Yeah, He never
Michael
said that.
Michael told me he was gay.
No,
think
I
he,
did
like,
not, bro.
he-
I told you
he-
that he wasn't straight.
Tyler the Creator,
Completely.
he
I
hints,
guess so.
he hints at
I
a
don't really
like
care.
at a pansexual kind of.
I think it's almost like the Aiden. To me, it's like
preference,
Aiden Ross.
preference.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Who you talking about?
Aiden Ross,
Is it like for the clout? Or
like,
what?
it's
No,
like
not for
really-
the
it's
clout,
like
not for the
really
clout.
trendy to
I
act
don't know.
gay.
I don't
It's like
watch
really
Aiden.
trendy to act gay right now.
I don't.
But
think
they're
that's
not
what
gay. They
Tyler's
got
doing.
girlfriends and shit.
It's
like-
not even
I
think-
agree with you, but I don't think that's what Tyler's
I don't think it's
doing.
acting. I think it's more like cracking jokes in that way.
Yeah, I
Whereas
don't know.
like you're comfortable with your own sexuality, so you can crack. I've cracked like what they call sus jokes sometimes. So
No, Tyler definitely killing it though. I fuck with that video.
yeah, I don't even remember what the song sounds like, but
I ain't even listened to it yet, but I saw
Not
the
me
little
either.
clip and it looked like colorful as hell.
Dude, it's just like
Look dope.
that's just my favorite thing is concepts for these projects like this, and it's what got me into what I'm doing today with photography,
Yeah.
videography.
He
I'm
is
trying
as-
to emulate shit like that.
He is definitely as big as he's ever been right now though.
Bro, but people say that every single album of his, bro.
Nah,
He's one artist that
after
is
that
literally
Grammy
growing,
performance, bro, I was like, oh shit, like he cold. That performance was lit, bro. I don't know if you guys seen it.
That was a hater love performance, bro. I know hella people that either hated
Bro,
it
that shit was lit,
or
bro.
extremely loved it.
There's no way. Listen,
He's gonna get bigger.
shit, he
It's
big as
crazy,
fuck
right?
right now,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I didn't
I
expect him
feel
to
like
even
Flower
be this
Boy
big.
was his like high because
Yeah.
that was
You think
that's
he's-
like his
You think he's plateauing
that's
now?
his radio. No, what it is like he was going up and up and up, and then when
Just a
Flower Boy
cruise
came
mode.
out, that was like to
Cruise
me.
controller.
To me, that was like, okay, I'm gonna make some shit that anybody can fuck with,
Okay.
and that can get played on the radio, and that is still true to me.
Yeah.
And he kind of did that with Flower Boy. He got so many fans from Flower Boy, insane amount of fans.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Igor came out, he kind of came back to his like more
Igor was
natural
low-key-
ways of like
Igor was
Pharrell
low-key
type
better.
like
Igor-
beats and just music in
Igor
general.
was better.
More
bro.
experimental.
Igor is way better, bro. And just as a concept, like I said, I love the concept.
That was
So
probably
Igor is amazing concept. bro.
Best album, bro.
Culture 3.
Definitely.
Culture
Definitely.
3.
Culture 3. What you guys think?
Culture 3. I
I
fuck
had
with
high
it.
hopes.
Do you think that's
Bro,
high
it's the
hopes.
Migos,
I
bro.
know, man, but I don't know.
You
I think-
expect motherfucking.
I think that's what music in general now. I think right now our expectations of like our bigger artists are so high sometimes.
Yeah, like, what?
It's that I don't think it can really be because sometimes I listen to the albums like, all right, I heard this song. I heard the snippet of the song, the modern day stroll snippet.
Yeah.
I kept playing,
Yeah.
but when it came
The
out,
song
I
ain't
was
hit.
I was so desensitized to it. I was like,
yeah.
it didn't hit the same. I think to me, honestly, the video makes it hit a lot more.
It's always the video though.
Do you think
especially for Migos, especially for Migos.
Do you think for artists now, like music visuals are really important?
Hell yeah.
Um,
Music videos?
that's the most important thing, to be honest.
Bro, they should
you
literally.
need a visual behind it
What about if
to-
you don't have the budget
to like
for
tell
it?
the story. And if you
then
don't have the
don't
budget,
do it. Don't even do it. Wait till
Bro,
you get a
that's-
budget.
it goes back to that personal
Just
brand
I don't
thing,
know.
bro.
Yeah.
Like your visuals should correlate with your personal brand, and
Mm-hmm.
if either of those are strong, then you're good. Even if you don't have a budget,
Yeah.
you can have
Yeah,
you can have a good
facts.
personal brand without a budget.
Yeah,
and
for
people
sure.
need to realize that too, because that's like nothing should be able to stop them.
And that's I said that on purpose too,
Creating
just to
that.
like
Now you got to work with what you got.
work with what you got.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that kind of creates the
Absolutely.
aesthetic as well.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
Or the
that's
personal
beautiful.
brand, I should say, rather than aesthetic.
Yeah,
Oh, it's both. It goes hand in hand, bro.
I
You're
just
right.
think like music way back in the days was just like it just dropped. You know what I mean? There was no like rollout. It was
No.
There was no
what?
scheme behind it. There was no scheme.
there was no
behind it.
rollout,
kind of like
There was a big-
not
bro.
that I remember. Not
bro.
that
There
I-
was a lot of
They
rollout.
do media
Maybe.
runs, interviews.
well,
they
shit
do
like
the-
that. Okay,
That's when
maybe
they
I
needed
worded that wrong.
Yeah,
I
'cause
worded
they,
that
They
wrong.
needed the rollout more than they do
Yeah.
today,
But like
bro. Artists
it was
were
like the radio carried it. You know what I mean?
yes, radio is really important. Yes, back
But
then.
now it's
TV.
not. I don't
That's
That is
think-
because
important.
the streaming numbers in other places like fucking Spotify.
and now
other-
everyone's just got
YouTube,
the
it didn't
freedom
matter.
to like choose and pick
Yeah,
what
they're
they
trying
want to
They're
listen
trying to
to.
sell records.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Before
Sorry.
the marketing ploy before back then was like the artists would go to Best Buy or Target
That's
and Kmart
crazy.
and buy all their buy all their CDs in the store.
for the first week.
Yeah, but that was I think back then it might have been harder to kind of fake
It's
your
definitely
streams.
harder, yeah.
yeah. Now they have these
feel
streaming
like
farms and
And that's
And
what makes
bots.
it like
bots.
everybody can do it. Like, you know?
Like
Nowadays, yeah, everyone can do it.
Like
bro.
when
Anyone can put a song on Spotify, no matter what.
I love that part of it because when like when 50 Cent sold that many records for his album, that man sold physical copies,
Facts.
like physical, and
Different.
and I
Bro,
don't
I know.
even bootlegs were just going crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't even know
imagine
how much
that.
these
I didn't
artists were
buy it.
getting.
I
I think
bought
some
it.
artists were getting like percentages of the CDs they sell and stuff like that. But now it's like
I feel like the last good selling CD was probably Lil Wayne, like the Carter 3
maybe.
during the like LimeWire era.
But it was easy to put a value on a CD, right? Now, who made the numbers up for a stream? Like, like you get paid X amount. Gene, you're no better because
Takes
you're in
like
music.
741 streams on Tidal to make $1.
Yeah.
And another
Who
thing,
determines that?
another thing about that too is that these artists are relying on playlists and them getting on playlists. And who controls these playlists is the companies. So the whole industry is fucked that
Most
way.
of the time, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
they're always
who-
adjusting to how could I keep
Who
control?
determines
like,
how
the
much a
industry.
stream is?
Yeah,
it's just a group of people that say 7,000 one stream $1.
Yeah.
7,000 people play my song and I get $1. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And that's where other shit comes in, like T-shirts and like merch.
And that's when
And
these,
physical
Touring,
copies too.
literally touring.
Touring,
Merchandising
for
and
sure.
touring is.
that's
where the
why
money
some of
comes
these
in.
artists they're signed to 360
and shows. I mean, that's why they're also squeezing in performances between rounds in a boxing match because these artists,
they need that
these
back.
artists are on contract. You know, they have this many shows that they're supposed to perform and shit. Like they have to squeeze it in
Yeah.
somewhere wherever they can. You know,
squeeze it
That's
in.
crazy.
But yeah, that's when the artists are signed to a 360 and they get money taken out their tour too. So it's just getting messed up from all different areas.
there's a lot of independent artists though, like Young Dolph.
I fuck with Dolph.
That's why we were having this off mic conversation about Polo G and Young Dolph.
Yeah.
I was like, Young Dolph, I don't know if he's ever sold 100K, but since he's independent, right?
I saw his.
Yeah,
So it can hit his 50K could hit this different than Polo G who's signed to a
Oh,
major
facts.
for sure. So then that's why I kind of like
That's different. Yeah.
I'll retract my statement on that.
Yeah, man, I like them independent artists, man. I mean, of course they ain't gonna get the recognition, but they gonna get the bag for sure. Like it's all theirs.
That's
type
what they
shit.
about. They didn't get in the
Yeah.
game for the fame.
like,
They
fuck
dead ass
that.
hustling
Yeah,
from the
like,
streets. so
That's
they
why I
can
look
get
up
that
to the
shit from the beats.
spitters. The
We
people
never
like that.
we never even gave a review for the Migos album. Out of 10, what are you giving it?
I didn't listen to it all the way through. I listened to the Juice World track. Thoroughly disappointed. I'll give it a
You were
3.
disappointed by the
The
Juice
Juice
WRLD?
World track. Man.
I can't remember all
I
this.
like
I'll give that Juice World track a 3 out of 10.
So what do you get the overall album?
You still gotta listen to
I
it.
still got
Like a
to listen to
listen?
it. Yeah,
I
as
feel
of right
like it's
now,
a 7.
it's
7?
pending.
You didn't listen to it because it's not your vibe. I know that.
I mean, hey, it was at one point.
nah, you not. You
when
don't.
I grew up. No, hell yeah.
Mike
bro.
don't be turning
dude,
up
in high
no more.
school, dude, I used to listen to Migos all the time.
Got that. They got a song with Drake on there too. I like. So
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
like number
can-
2 or something like that.
It was like you can have it your way or something like that.
I was listening, like I was playing it outside your crib, and I was like, Drake came on, I was like, oh shit, I forgot I was listening to Migos album.
that's
Yeah.
why you pay for that.
The thing about the
That's
thing
why
about
you pay for that.
I listen to Migos album like at 2 a.m. in the morning because I was just every time his new music comes out, I just stay up until 11 when it comes out
Type shit.
and listen,
Damn, you
give it a quick
a
listen.
super fan.
Camped out.
No, I be up because I'm like
It's a good feeling.
it was a lot of new music, so I wanted to listen to like Polo G. I wanted to
Yeah.
listen to
Yeah.
Migos because I was really excited for that Modern Day Stroll song to come out.
that one song.
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
it'd be like that.
That was my song. But yeah, I listened to the album like one time completely through. I do have to give it another listen. But honestly, to me, I was like, I'll give it a 6 or a 7. My score could change next week after I give it another listen. And I think another thing is that I need to hear the music out. For me,
Yeah, that's a
like
different vibe.
songs hit different. Like Drake when he came out with Nonstop, I hated that song.
Wow.
But when you heard it in the
But
club,
when I heard it in the club, I
Yes,
was like,
sir.
Bro, that,
you hear that speaker
that
beeping in your
song
ear?
hit- that song hits home, bro.
I just
like-
get a flip.
I'd
I'm
wake
like,
up-
oh.
nonstop is
Bro, I'd wake up
amazing.
when I was like, grinding for like, I was just grinding, bro, and like every morning that song was it on the bus stop, bro. I'm like, all right, bet, like this is it, like
But yeah,
that shit motivated me, bro. Like,
but when the song first came out, I was like, I don't know my feeling, but you heard that thing. I saw that. I think the same thing with Migos. You might have to hear it like at a party and
No, it's
and
gonna
moving.
and it's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So that's why I right now it's a 7. It could change.
I feel like right now like DJs probably making their selections and shit. Like,
Yeah.
this is
For sure,
what we
for
playing
sure.
right here. Like, boom, this is what we. Like,
Polo-
DJs got a different ear, bro. Like, just DJs,
Definitely.
they know what to play.
And then it's gonna be like when you hear it with something else too.
Yeah.
Like in transition.
Yeah,
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna hit way
Because
different.
like Tristan, he's pretty good with knowing like what's gonna be the popular song off the
Yeah.
albums and shit. Like Breezy, like they just know.
it just be them songs with that little catchy moment,
yeah.
or like the beat be redundant as fuck. Motherfuckers don't even know it's the same beat
Yeah.
the whole song.
Because I remember when
It's just
Damn,
like
when Damn came
Par-
out, bro, I was like radio. Everything was just
Yeah.
radio. I
No,
knew it
same.
would be too.
I
I
agree.
Yeah.
was like, damn, and he
I agree.
did. Like that was pretty easy
For me, that actually kind of ruined it for me. Like the
That's-
songs got old for me because. I
Oh
heard it
yeah,
so
for
much.
sure. Yeah, I can't.
But yeah, the first
I
listen
can't
is
listen
like,
to it
wow,
anymore, bro.
Nah, I
like,
feel that.
wow, I was amazed. Yeah.
I thought Polo G's album was good.
I heard like 2 songs.
I
I'm
heard-
not
I
really
heard-
into him like that. I don't
You're not?
really listen to him like that.
I think he's the album was really good. I think it was not. Let me not say really good. It was a good album.
Yeah.
It was a good album. It was something that I expected Polo G to come out with that. But I think he just had that his voice and the melodies, the way he raps, is always gonna hit. It's always gonna be really trendy.
there's something about Polo G that makes me feel like he's rare. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know why, bro. I
It
don't
is.
know why.
I
It's
think so,
something.
too.
Like he's so like just by himself.
He
and, like, doing
keeps
his
to himself
thing.
like Polo G's from Chicago,
I
but
think
you
that's
never
why
really.
he reminds me of Young
you-
Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not.
Dolph definitely be
he's
on
not
his
in
own
circles.
shit.
He's
Like,
not in
Yeah.
circles with like.
he be
anybody
trying to
who's-
protect his life.
Polo
man.
Polo G from Chicago, and you don't really hear him like hardcore dissing like
He's
his
not-
ops.
it's
You
not
know what I'm
the
saying? He's
same
not like
wave
he's
as
not
the
that
Chicago
wave.
shit
He's
right
not
now,
that
yeah.
same wave. You wouldn't even if he didn't say he was from Chicago, you probably
Maybe
wouldn't
he's,
really know he was from
He's
Chicago.
trying to probably cater to the industry a little bit.
He is catering to the
So,
industry, and I
yeah.
think that's why he's
That's what
popular
Drake
right
did,
now.
so-
So that's why I think in the rap game he's pretty popular right now. But
What
Yeah,
about,
that
I don't
was-
know, man. I didn't really listen to, but I just know one thing: people fucking love him.
yeah,
He was on the Mike Tyson podcast too. So
Who?
whoever is fucking
Who was that?
Polo G.
Polo
He was on
G
the Mike Tyson podcast?
Tyson? What
Yeah.
the
I gotta
fuck?
watch
So
that.
whoever's like his PR type shit, they're doing a
Yeah,
good
he
job
connected
because
to
I
the
see him
culture.
everywhere. So
Yeah.
That was recent.
Yeah, I gotta check that
dropped,
out
like,
then.
Last week.
Oh, that was probably like promo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So someone's smart. They were like, "Oh, let's
Yeah.
get him on the Mike Tyson podcast." Like,
I
all
gotta
right, bet.
check
Like,
that out.
Damn.
I guess are we still on music?
Or I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Michael.
We talked a little bit about vintage before, and we talked a little bit about CDs and vinyls and how back in the day that's what they relied on is selling those. Obviously, it's been happening, but they're both really popular now. It's both CDs, vinyls, record stores are everywhere doing. I don't know about decent.
Yeah.
Especially some of the more popular ones are doing really well. And vintage is insanely popular right now. What do you guys think about like the correlation between them and just like that old school vibe? Even with like, I know we're film photographers, so
Yeah.
like I feel like
I was
all
gonna
of those
bring that
things
up.
are
I was
correlated.
gonna bring it.
All those things are
Tangible
correlated.
history, bro.
Yeah,
Tangible history.
for sure. I mean, I know why I do those things. I know why I collect those things.
Yeah.
But like, what do you guys think about it?
shit's gonna be worth a lot of money.
That is true. I think a lot of these.
I used to just buy albums.
When
for the
will it
covers.
stop though? Like
I
a
literally-
vintage tee going from like originally
I
sold
asked
for
Adam this, yeah.
for like $10, now
Never.
selling for 75 in 10 years. What is that worth?
I think
It's
the
gonna be
price.
worth
There's a
some
price cap
Doge.
on things.
Some Dogecoin.
I think there's a cap on price for a lot of those like vintage stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Even video games.
Yeah, the PS.
I tried. The homie was about
keep
to.
growing,
Was,
too.
the
Yeah.
homie was trying to like. He was selling his Nintendo 64 on Instagram. I was like, oh, how much? And he told me the
Big
price, and I was like, I
Big
couldn't.
money.
I didn't say I couldn't. I didn't.
I don't
want
You
think-
can stream those now. Like
You can stream at
Yes,
N64.
yeah.
You can
No
stream-
way.
Technology has
Yeah,
come
bro.
so far, bro.
Wow.
you can stream.
I guess it makes sense you could stream it because you can
So,
just plug
like,
it
you
into
can
like
buy,
a.
you can buy like
little converter.
motherfucking N64 and start streaming like GoldenEye and Mario Kart. and shit.
Oh, GoldenEye was a game.
You know what I mean?
Sir.
Like that's rarity at its
Torok.
finest, bro.
But yeah, I think nostalgia thing is just always going to be popular. I think even back then it was still pretty popular. Like to me it was still kind of popular in the
Back then, when? Like, what do you mean?
like in the 90s. Like people
Yeah.
still love stuff from the 70s.
I had a
So-
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
In, like 2003.
That shit's crazy. They
Hey,
had a few
do you
good-
know what Dreamcast?
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a few good games. Bro.
Dreamcast is like one
You
of
don't
the
know what
first
Dreamcast is,
Sega.
Michael?
See,
It's a
that's why
Sega
it's
Dreamcast.
important.
It's
Like,
a
it's
Sega
really
console.
important, bro, for the younger
A Sega
generation
console.
to go back and appreciate some shit. I did that.
So for people that don't know, Michael was born in the 2000s.
yeah.
He said
What?
yes.
No, seriously.
What?
Seriously though, I took the time and I went backwards to like study like music and shit. Like,
Facts.
Yeah.
who's-
I
who's the
did
inventor
too.
of this shit?
Hey, I feel like
And then I
I'm
went,
lucky to have two way older
Yeah, for
brothers,
sure.
9 years older than me, bro. 10 years
Yeah.
older than me. Like
And
that
not-
influenced me so much.
and not
bro.
only that though, just like tapping in with the younger audience too to see what's like, so it's cool.
I feel like especially as an older person, just to stay in the know and then like in the now.
No, for
and always
sure,
be
bro.
changing,
It's
true to
fucking-
yourself. You know what I
It's
mean?
important, bro. It's important to know what's next and like adapt into what's happening.
And it doesn't even mean that you need to like it.
Yeah,
Just know it.
because
You
I
know
don't
what I
fucking
mean?
like TikTok.
Huh?
Yeah.
Fucking
What do you mean don't have to like it?
like TikTok.
You like
I-
no, I'm saying like if you're like an older person and you're growing up and like new things are getting popular,
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Like the Nintendo Switch.
like good to know it. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean you need to like it.
Yeah.
Like
You know what I mean?
it's
like-
really
it's like you
important to
know-
understand.
To understand, I guess
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
exactly.
But you don't
what
have
I'm
to
trying
accept
say,
it.
Cause
Like,
like,
this is not the
cause
future.
cause it could be, because it could be the future. Like you don't know, like,
Yeah.
it might be some shit you need.
I mean, it is the future, literally, because you're part of a different generation.
Yeah, 'cause I know, like-
Bridging generations is really important, bro.
no, for sure. Like, and I
Yeah.
know, like for sure, like that VR shit, bro. That was a whole nother world when I entered it, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, like we might really be in this shit
Yeah.
now. Like my homie stays on that shit, bro. Everyone was like their own little avatars. It's still in its early stages and shit, though.
Yeah, that's what's
Crazy,
almost
yeah.
like.
Bro, we were on a
Craziness.
balcony. We were in the theater watching the fight with these
Yeah.
avatars and shit. I'm looking around. I'm in like, but
the
my homie had
MGM.
control. My homie had control of the house. Like, so he'll like.
I think it's
change
gonna
shit
get
around.
dangerous because people are gonna
That's
start
definitely
losing
gonna
their
be
shit.
Yo, imagine
dangerous.
if you get hacked and then it's like
It's definitely
you in a whole
dangerous.
different reality thinking you were supposed to be in a
dangerous,
basketball
like,
game.
You know,
and shit.
of
I
course
think
that
people are
shit's-
gonna start losing the concept of what's real life.
Oh
and
man,
what's not.
I've already.
That's already
Yo.
happening
Yeah,
sometimes.
I've already lost
Black
that.
Mirror, what's that?
Yeah,
What's
Yeah.
that?
because like half of the shit I see on Instagram, I question if that shit's even acted out or if it's real.
The
Oh,
thing
for
about
sure.
the
You know?
crazy part about Instagram now is that there's these influencers, like man-made influencers, where
those
it's robots. It's just like
CGI.
CGI, yeah. There's CGI.
Artists.
There's
They they're dropping songs.
There's CGI
Yeah.
influencers. So that means now they can
I know
build up
exactly
these
what you're talking about.
they can build up these pages and they can promote whatever they want with these pages. So it's just like ad space on the internet. You know, just keep building that IP, building that IP, building that
It's
IP.
like a fake personal brand.
A fake personal brand is not real. It's almost like
That's
remember that?
Crazy.
Do you remember that
That's
egg that became?
Crazy.
So it's like fucking cryptocurrency.
It's an NFT.
Do you remember that egg that became popular? You guys remember
Yeah.
that?
What egg?
The egg
Yeah.
on Instagram that became popular.
Yeah.
There's an egg that I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
so
I know what
it
you're
was
talking
it was a meme, but the goal was to get this more likes than a Kylie Jenner picture and make it the most liked picture, and it worked. So it's just like the power of internet, where it's like people do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is just done for
If
memes
you're
now.
blatant and like blunt about what that like the post
purpose.
is so blunt and the purpose of it, like
And
if
that-
it's easy that a little kid could just be like, oh, double tap this
Because it's
try
just
to beat
funny. You
this
just want to
thing.
see it.
Yeah,
And I think
exactly.
that it's the same thing like you see a homeless guy on the street and be like, I want, give me $1 for some drinks. You know, like it's just at least it's like, oh, they're being honest with the, and it makes you want to, I think anything with humor, it kind of like lowers down your defense walls and like, all right, let me see what's up with this. Like going back to your actual question, what was we went on a
No, he was talking about how like
a
how
big
much
tangent.
valuable would like albums be and shit like that, and how does that go? That is what you
He said
said.
that's not what I asked.
that is not it. Just
I
repeat.
mean,
Well,
we got there.
I actually remember what I said though. I said it would be worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that was the fucking question. That was it.
Whoa.
It was.
Okay, what was it?
We were just
then?
talking about how.
I mean, I was wondering just what you thought about it, so it's valid. I'm just,
Oh
that's,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
what
I thought
asked.
that was the question.
You good?
I mean, we are kind of talking about just tangible history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
There's
said. I think it'd be
correlation
worth a
between
lot of
all of it,
money.
Yeah.
And correlation between it being vintage and like what?
Yeah. Just the correlation between all of the different things that are like getting popular now, whether it be film photography, like CDs, vinyls, or clothing, all of it being vintage.
Yeah. I think for me, for film photography, I don't know if it's that popular.
It definitely is.
It
bro.
is, but I
know
don't
what
think
you're
that.
talking about, bro.
Even music
Bro, if you
videos
don't
are
have a
like-
film camera, you will be shooting a digital camera trying to make it look film.
But you gotta
Yeah.
think. You gotta think about. You gotta think about it in
Facts.
the.
And if you're creating clothes, even we do it. Like we're
You
dropping
try to make
vintage
it look
tees,
vintage,
new
bro.
vintage tees.
Yes,
But think
bro.
about it. I'm talking about.
Even music.
I'm talking
videos.
about popular. When
Everything.
when you think about
Everything.
something that's popular, you're talking about popular among photographers. You
no,
have to.
no,
be.
I'm gonna
So-
say no to that.
Okay,
Let me
so think
argue
about
that.
this. No,
So the physical.
Let me. Can I explain myself
Go
real quick?
ahead, go ahead.
So my
Everybody want to explain?
my point of it is that if you start cutting off the demographic of people that are actually photographers, right? That's already a niche pocket of things, right? Then you talk about the people that actually shoot. How many photographers do you know that shoot film that are actually photographers that shoot digital that shoot film?
Decent amount.
Would you say it's
I mean,
more?
that's just like my,
Is
like-
there's more than the other though?
That more? Do I think more people should digital?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying it can't. It's not
No,
popular.
Can I tell
because
you why I
because
think it is?
I'm not done my point.
No, you get it.
For something to be popular for me is like the common person would know about film. Like when I post something I sometimes have to say, oh, shot on film, because I know everybody's not gonna know that it is a film shot. Just like you sent me something the other day.
sure.
It wasn't film, so I don't think film is popular. I think maybe the aesthetics of looking
the same
vintage.
thing, though.
No, that's not
Yes,
different.
it is. It's the same thing if we got a new T-shirt. Our goal is to
And then
try to
we-
make it look vintage. That's the same thing.
No, we'd rather get the vintage T-shirts though. We have a
Why do
vintage
we
drop.
want it? Why would we buy a new vintage tee?
We do have like
Exactly.
But no, we don't
You're
buy
proving
new
the point,
vintage.
though.
No, our vintage. It's just like saying our vintage drop, and then we dropped something that wasn't vintage on our vintage drop. Would that make? It's not vintage just because it looks vintage,
I see what you're saying, but we are trying to make it look vintage.
in a sense.
Yes.
Only for
and
some
it's the
though.
same thing. It's the same thing if with a photograph. Like even people that don't know photography, that go through all these filters through
Yeah.
Visco or whatever, they're choosing film aesthetics, bro, and it's popular.
Film
even if
aesthetics
they don't know what it is, it's
popular.
the same thing. It's still
not film photography is popular.
I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Y'all are both. Y'all agree on the same thing. It's
I think
just
we're saying the
film,
same thing.
film, shooting film is.
Popular, bro. It is popular, dude.
I don't think shooting
So
film
many
is
people.
popular.
There's so many people that aren't photographers.
I
that
don't-
use
I
had to bite
film
my tongue on
cameras
that.
and shoot those.
I don't think shooting film is popular.
Yes, it is, bro. Think of all the little point and shoot cameras.
So the
that
me-
people
Look,
So
use
look
the
all right,
all
let
the
me,
person
time.
let me,
doesn't
let me say
shoot?
this. Let me say
It's
this.
like-
Let
I
me-
would expect you to understand
let
that
me
it's
finish. Let me
popular.
finish this.
So the person
All
who
right.
doesn't shoot film or
And,
but know much about it, like,
No, just the trendy hipster people.
oh yeah,
Which is it's
Shooting,
popular
look,
to be
shooting
trendy and
film
hipster,
is so cool that the film aesthetic is very popular right now.
Exactly. Most people would use Visco and put the same little Kodak 400. I don't think shooting film is popular.
It's almost
I think
hyped.
it is, bro. I think it is
Nah,
popular.
I don't think it's popular.
Yes, bro.
Popular means that I will see it a lot. When something's popular, I think I would see it like everywhere. I don't see everybody shooting film.
yeah, I don't see
In my
everybody
little
with
world of
Mia.
photographers, maybe.
No,
but
no, not. I'm just talking like what would be popular is the little point and shoot film cameras.
Yeah, but I think you're right. The aesthetic is popular. I do think that people are
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get that just because you just like it goes back to like the vintage aesthetic being somewhat
Exactly,
popular too.
exactly.
It all ties
Why
together.
is that such a big deal though? Like having
It's
everything
crazy.
look old.
It's because that's how things started. People are trying to tap back into the
To the
origins.
beginnings and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now.
I think people are trying to differentiate
But they're not
themselves,
doing
too.
they're not doing it the right way because they're not shooting film. You know what I'm saying?
I
They're
just
taking a
think-
digital film and a digital shot and they're making it look like film.
Yeah.
I
I
think
feel
you
like
have to
people
do
that
the
do that
work
are doing
and
it for
it's
the trendy
it is
purpose.
okay if you're doing it like for the trendiness, but like, you know, have some like substantial like
Yeah.
knowledge behind it. you know
yeah,
what I'm
bro,
Even me,
that's
like when I take my
exactly what I
digital
was talking about.
when I take my digital shots,
Go back
I
and-
I try to make it look a little more like I add grain and stuff like that. Just because from shooting film,
Yeah.
I like the way film looks. I'm like want to carry at least that same aesthetic across whether I'm shooting digital or whatever.
It makes sense too because like the people that like Portra and Kodak, the people that made this film, or Portra Kodak, yeah, people that make that film, they're doing the same thing. It's like they're deciding how they want to make their product look.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like they decided the film aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, based off of what they actually thought good colors looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just like nowadays we see it as the film aesthetic, but back in the day that was just like, oh, we think these colors are really nice.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So it's like you're like trusting somebody else's take on colors.
And I think that ties into like the vintage, like, you know,
I think-
attire because I
yeah.
think people just
tangible
one is
shit
affordable.
Is just,
Two, because I just don't know back then, bro. In high school, for me, you couldn't wear stuff. I used to shop. My dad used to shop at the thrift store for us all the time, and I'll be embarrassed to wear it because every kid at school is wearing like the hype shit: Black Label jeans, Jabot jeans,
said Red Monkey.
Red Monkeys, $800 jeans, bro. I was so sucked into that thing. I was buying like $150 jeans, $80 shirts. I was like, I spend more money on clothes back in high school than I do probably right now. And it's
Cap.
crazy to think about that. No, for sure.
No way, bro.
For sure.
real?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
I think
I was
that's
making money.
crazy.
The shoes and stuff.
I was making bank in high school for high school.
yeah,
and me and
you
my
told me
brother.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
making a lot of money in high school, and I was buying clothes, and my brother was buying video game stuff. So I was spending a lot of money. I bought like 5 shoes one time in 1 week, $500 easy.
Damn.
So,
Oh,
so
shit.
overall, is it just like tangible objects are just so rare that they're just
They
like
preserve history, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna be around.
I think anything that's
because everything's digital now.
That cloud shit, all
Yeah.
that,
Whack.
all that film shots on dropping MP3 files,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
MP4 videos and
That cloud's
And-
getting,
and JPEGs, like
yeah,
come on,
the
Tommy.
cloud's gonna have to rain one day.
Yeah, the cloud's gonna rain one day.
It's gonna have to rain one
it's
day.
I
gonna
think
flood
all
the
of it-
world.
I think
With
all of it ties
vintage
into.
shit.
I was saying I think all of it ties into just scarcity too.
Yeah.
Of like, not like if I want to go to a store, if I go to H&M or a regular,
Everybody will have it.
everybody's gonna have that same shirt. You know, like if you go, like I've been honestly hanging around you guys. I've bought more vintage stuff this year than I've ever in my life.
And the thing isn't that it's not a scarcity that happened. Like things didn't just disappear and like
Yeah.
go away. It's that other things like the internet, like social media,
Mhm.
like fast fashion, they're just more prevalent. There's so much of it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and
It's
it moves
crazy.
quick.
So fast.
Yeah.
I want to say one last
Go
thing
ahead.
too. I feel like as an artist, I feel we can both relate to this. Is so much stuff is on digital, especially as a photographer. It's like it's me and Brahma say this is like Instagram is where art dies. And when I say that, I mean like when you post a photo that means a lot to you, it's like it's cool for 24 hours, and then it gets buried underneath of all just new content, and it's gonna die there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what inspires me personally to like make physical things, whether it be a T-shirt or a magazine or anything like that. And especially with the popularity of like the records and all the things that are like vintage that's going on now, I feel like I could see that taking a turn too. I mean, I don't know. I like to see that, but
Yeah.
CDs will ever come back?
CDs?
they start making.
They
Bro.
stopped putting CD players in cars.
Yeah, there's nowhere you
Oh,
They
play
put,
CD.
they
yeah.
put aux cords. they put,
They're asking a
they
lot of
put
shit.
Bluetooth.
Actually,
Funny.
no.
Yeah,
I think
I know.
I think it'll
Put
stay popular
Bluetooth.
amongst the hipsters, but like
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just
I, w-
asking.
I went to a gas station one time, and the
Of course they
dude,
don't make that
the
shit.
dude,
I know
there was a
that.
dude out there
Just trying to
saying,
sell you CDs.
send me some mixtape, and I
I
was
bet
like,
you I know who it was too.
it was on Holton.
Santino.
Yeah,
So
it's the
then-
homie EP.
So I was like, dude, I'm like, where am I gonna play? Where am I gonna play this this record?
Yeah.
That's why I say it's so cool now that
You can't even put it in your laptop.
yeah, you can't put it
You can't
anywhere.
even put it in your desktop.
What did you say? I'm
CDs.
sorry.
There was a dude at the
Oh,
gas
yeah,
station
yeah, yeah.
selling
I
me
see
a
what you're saying.
CD. I'm like, where am I gonna play this CD? But now
That
it's
sucks.
you can put music anywhere, so I don't know why he's trying to give it to
Bro,
my CD.
when I first started DJing, oh my God, dude. People would come up to me with CDs
wow.
for their set,
Whoa.
for them to perform off a CD, bro.
Question.
Oh my God.
You being a DJ, how did people used to do sets back then?
Back then, I haven't even been a DJ that long. I'm not
I
even
know, but
gonna,
I'm
like,
saying-
say like back then.
I'm just saying,
I
no, back
started
then,
DJing
not
when
you,
I was like,
not you specifically. I'm talking about like DJs in general. Would they
Oh,
just have to have like a
shit.
whole mixtape
All right,
CD?
so if you're a rapper and you're rapping over a beat that's happening at a party,
Uh-huh.
the DJ is making that beat the entire time.
Oh,
So if
wow.
your song is 2.5 minutes, the DJ is gonna be reversing this part, dropping it, reversing this part. Once that's dropping it, so that the beat continues. That's like the start of
What
of
a-
music production.
What about
is
at
DJing.
clubs? What about at clubs then? Like when there's like
At clubs, they record it. So you record that. You're doing the juggle, right? You're doing the beat juggle. So you got the beat going. You catch the beat. And then you catch the beat of a disco record, and you just
so they just
record it
have
on a
all
cassette,
the
and you
records.
throw that shit
They
on a
want all the
cassette.
records they're gonna play at the club on that CD or cassette.
Or they got the vinyl crate,
Interesting,
a
yeah.
crate full of vinyls that they're playing back to back.
Oh, yeah,
transitioning
the
into
van-
each other.
oh,
The
man.
vinyls, yeah.
Yeah, they were working-
crates of vinyls. They had the homie come in with like 3 crates.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
full
what made
big.
like DJing such an art. I mean, it still is
Oh,
an
for
art,
sure.
and just like it morphed into something completely different.
Yeah, 'cause-
Dude,
but
when I-
back then, like the type of like preciseness that they
Yeah.
had to have, insane to me.
And
bro.
they had to be precise because they didn't have pre-recorded mixes. They didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? Me as a DJ, I've never dropped a recorded mix anywhere. I've been asked. I could have been on the radio and stuff like that. Low key, like I was slacking, but at the same time, it's not my thing. Like I like live performing. I like feeling the vibe of the crowd so
Yeah.
that I can curate the music based on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all the tricks that I do them live, whether it's juggling or a scratch or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
For sure.
Yeah. DJing is fun, man. It's definitely evolved since CDs
sure.
and vinyl crates.
Yeah.
Whew, like everything else, though, you know what I'm saying? As the world keeps turning, man.
No, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Before we
go
wrap
ahead.
it up,
I was gonna say we can end it here.
yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. But I just want to take a little moment of silence. Brema has been taking this week to be silent, so I just want to take a little moment of silence for him. A real one.
A 5 seconds of
Yeah.
silence. All right, there we go. Bremmer gonna listen back to this like, oh, you guys are fools, but
My bad. I had
I
to
don't
fart.
think he's gonna listen back to it.
no, he probably won't.
He will.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, it's
it.
available on all streaming platforms now. Wherever you
Yeah.
listen to the major ones
They
for
know
sure.
that.
Yeah.
They're
The major
listening
ones
to
for
us. What
the
are you
pod-
talking about, bro?
The pod. I'm just saying. I'm
If
just
they're listening to us, that means they found it.
well, they're on YouTube, but I'm just trying to say if they're trying to listen to this in their car, we're on Apple, Spotify,
get you.
wherever you listen to your podcast. This is Unfinished Conversations, and we are out.
Peace.
Peace.